Hello everybody, it's Kenneth from the archives here with another video dipping into the archives to delve into the history of the university. And today, in what I hope is going to be the first of a series of videos, I'm going to be taking a look at the names of some of the university buildings. Now, we're often asked how these got their names, and these videos are designed to help explain this. And we're going to start off by looking at some of our halls of residence. I'm actually going to begin by dipping back in time to before the university, indeed to before University College Dundee was even thought of, because this is Charles Edward's map of Dundee in 1846, and the area I've selected roughly covers the university campus today. Now, the reason I'm picking this out is because there are some names here that you will know today in a different context, specifically names of big houses. You'll notice we've got Belmont just above Roseangle, and next to it Airlie Lodge. Just behind them at the other side of Hawkhill is Heathfield. Now, you'll recognise all these names today in a different context because they are all marked in some other way and are connected directly to residences. So Airlie Place obviously was built on the site of Airlie Lodge along with Airlie Terrace, which no longer exists. And of course this is now a central part of the university campus. For many years, this was the site of Wimberley Hall, one of the university's main residences. So it's pretty obvious how it got its name. Now here you see on the left pictures of Belmont, probably our best known hall of residence, one in the 1970s and one more recent but below it. And on the right, one of our newer residences, Heathfield. Now, did they get their names from the houses that you saw on the map? Well, the answer to that is yes and no. Belmont isn't actually built on the site of Belmont House. You'll see in the picture on the right here, we've got Belmont House at the front, and behind it we've got a jute works. And this was Bellman Works. And Belmont House and its grounds are principally where the Crawford building of Duncan of Johnson College of Art and Design were built. It's Bellmont Works behind it that part of Belmont Hall of Residence was built on and the Belmont name was taken for. Now, both were connected. The Bell House was the home of the Bell family, and Thomas Bell and Sons, jute manufacturers, owned the Belmont Works. The picture on the left, you'll see a jute works as well, and that's the other side of the Hawkhill, and that's Heathfield Works. And indeed, this is where Heathfield Residence was. And it's connected intimately with Belmont because it was also owned by Bell and Sons. Now, you may recognise Peterson Halls of Residence pictured again in the 1970s on the left. And they were named for the first principal of University College Dundee, the very talented and important figure in university history, William, later Sir William Peterson. He was principal from 1882, oversaw the early years of the college before leaving in 1895 to become principal of McGill University in Canada, where he made another massive contribution to education, and indeed his services to education were recognised eventually with a knighthood. Another residential development you might recognise is the one on the left. It's no longer part of the university estate, but these are the Wimberley houses that were built near Ninewells Hospital. And they were also named after a principal of University College, specifically Major General Douglas Neil Wimberley, who was principal from 1946 to 1954. He was the last principal of University College. It became Queen's College after this. And he played a major part in the development of the university. So again, it was fitting that he should have something named after him. Okay, well, that's just a few of our buildings of past and present and how they got their names. I hope you enjoyed this, and hopefully we'll be able to do more of these videos in the future.